Right guys, welcome back to the channel. Thank you very much for tuning in, and this is a bit of an announcement and tutorial video in one. So firstly, we are now affiliates of Serious Play, which are a great company that do all sorts of different shrubbery, textures, flock, and basically groundings of and tufts and everything of bases. So if you would like to support the channel and you are interested in picking up some goods from Serious Play, please purchase them via the link in the video down below. And what that means is that basically we get a little bit of store credit whenever you guys make purchases, which enables us to obviously decorate our bases quite nicely. So this is some of the stuff that I've got from Serious Play, and this is what I've used in the past to do some of Lucy's Sylvaneth bases. So what I'm going to be doing today is basically just showing you how I go around making the Sylvaneth bases that you've seen on her army on the channel. So we're just going to get a base that I've already pre-painted. I'm going to decorate it up. So just so you know what we've got here, we've got some Lowberry Scrub, which is dark green, light green, red and pink. You can get this in different colours and combinations of colours as well. We've got some dark green scrub foliage, we've got some light green scrub foliage, we've got pink and purple flowers because Lucy wouldn't have it any other way, but there is all sorts of different shades and colours. You know, you're looking well over 20 colours. And we've got some fine grain flock on here as well. You've probably already seen this on some of my Blood Angels or my Iron Jaws. So basically, this is the base that we're going to be working on, and all I've done is I've airbrushed it. The purple is to represent the water, and basically I'm going to be covering this half with bits and pieces of the foliage and everything. So let's get started. So here we go, we've got the base, and I've just gotten a few bits and pieces of each of the different things out next to me. So all I'm going to do is basically add a bit of super glue. I mean, you can use PVA if you want, but it will take a lot longer to dry. Alternatively, you could use a latex based glue such as Copydex. I'm going to use super glue because it's quick, and of course I'm filming a tutorial. So what I've done is, like I said, I've got a little bit of each next to me, and it's just a case of piling it up and putting it where we see fit on this base. It doesn't matter if a little bit goes on the purple, it's fine, because I'll be doing a little bit of water effects on it after. But what all I'm going to do is put a little bit of super glue at the side there, and the first thing I'm going to put on is some of the purple lavender plants that you might have seen. Now, although it's in a strip and it is sticky on the back, as you can see there, I prefer just to glue it down just for ease. Now, it does look a little bit bunched up. It is. You just need to spread it out a little once it's stuck down. But what I'm going to do is I'm also going to put a pink one right next to it. And again, all I've done is I've basically used me a knife and I've just cut them into smaller bits of strip as well. So again, although it looks like it's a little bit bunched up, we can spread that out quite a bit in a few minutes time. And then what I'm going to do is just at this side, I think I'm going to put a little bit of the berry foliage. Just put a little bit of glue on the top. Just to put a little bit of the red one on there as well. Ooh. Now this one, the leaf does need a little bit of squashing down. It expands quite a lot. There we go. And then I'm just going to put one more piece in that little gap. Now obviously I've limited myself here by only having sort of half the work area possible. But of course, if you're going for the full base, or you know, you're working on bigger bases, you want them to be a bit more scenic, you can quite easily, you know, fill a base up very easily with this stuff. And it is literally that easy. Let it set a little bit, This one sometimes might need a little drop of super glue over the top of it just to make sure it sets and sticks. But other than that, that is pretty much the base. And of course I'll add some water effects to it later. I will come back and show you the rest of that, and we'll show you how quick and easy I can get the rest of these bases done. Okay guys, so here we go. The base is pretty much dry. I've glued the Dryad on, and the next thing I'm going to do is just add some water effects on this. But as you can see, that didn't take long at all, especially using super glue. Like I said, you can, if you want to wait a bit longer and let it dry overnight or stuff, you can use Copydex or PVA glue. But I've done a whole host of bases in around about 30 minutes or so. But the way I'm finishing off the base is just using some water effects, and I'm literally just going to pour a little bit on here and then naturally let it spread out. And then use a brush to just spread it around the areas that it hasn't quite reached yet. It will absorb slightly into the foliage as well, which isn't a bad thing. But there we go. Just using the brush to spread it around slightly, bring it up to the edge. You can see there it's not quite up to the edge, so I'm just bringing it up to the edge there. And that actually double holds the Dryad in its place as well. But yeah, that was very quick basing, just to give you an idea as to how many I've done. There we go, I've done 20 in about 30 to 40 minutes. I haven't added the water effect, of course, on the others, but it's not going to take long to do that. So please check out Serious Play, guys. There's a lot of different products that they've got available, not just foliage and stuff like this, as well as a whole host of things in every colour that you can think of. But if you are interested in purchasing any stuff from Serious Play, please click the link below and buy it that way, and you can help support the channel that way as well. So I hope you've enjoyed the tutorial. Thank you very much for watching, and we'll see you again soon.